Top of the week, top of the week, my people, top of the week. Top of the week, my people, top of the week, top of the week. I was I was thinking about like, we gotta wait for some more people to get up in here. You know what I'm saying? No, the people are just gonna have to catch up. But I was thinking about like the people saying that you're my favorite YouTuber. I look up to you and you help me out and all that. You make my day better, etc. Like that's a deeper connection that numbers, ever show. You know what I'm saying? That's long term. That's not temporary hype. So, I know there's like I know there's definitely people out there that they just feel better when I go live, when I see Trev the Breadman live. So that's why I continue to do it. No, not everybody agrees like what I say in my live. So, you know, we don't worry about them. We don't worry about them. But yeah, man, that's primarily why I started the YouTube channel was, to help people to make their day better, to share knowledge of like things where I messed up in the past and hopefully somebody would, y'all listen though. Y'all listen. Y'all listen whether you say it or not. But that's definitely the thing that, I had to think about. I'm like, there's definitely people waiting for me to go live. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going from there for them. They're the ones who matter at the end of the day. The ones who say that, I'm their favorite YouTuber or I help them or I make their day. What's up, Red Full Kip? How are you? And the reality is like I don't have like nobody's ever gonna feel like really like motivated or ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a 600 video plus catalog from motivation. I promise you, like motivation you can't sustain for that long. It's got to be consistency, whether you feel afraid or not. You know what I'm saying? It's discipline. You got to show up. You got to upload. You got to stream. You got to interact with the people. Ping pong. Why you? But if you're new to the stream, say what's up. But no, I definitely appreciate um all the all my fans and like the community and like the respect that you guys give me. Um, it's definitely doesn't go unnoticed. With that being said, I I think think I said that because I was thinking about like some of the y'all know I don't like to say the word, but like the hate I've been getting recently, and it's just like hate's a sign of expansion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it means YouTube's pushing me beyond people who already, love me, which is great, which is great, which is great. If I had 0 hate comments, it would actually mean I'm not reaching anyone new. Bro, that's why I stopped uploading, bro. Why? Because of the hate comments? Bro, it gets serious, bro. You gotta know, hey, you gotta know how to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, dodge it. What's up, Victoria? What's up, Callie? How am I? I'm doing bread-tastic, as I like to call it. Because of the hate. Nah, you still go live though, Slick Rick. You still go live. What's up, Beck Smith? I'm not gonna lie, I still get like nervous even though I have like over 600 live videos. Like if y'all can feel my heart right now, it's pumping like a little bit harder than normal. But how is everybody feeling today on this top of the week? Where do you live? I live in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Nah, but Slick Rick, hate is a projection, bro. It's a mirror, not truth. That's something that like I've grown to learn for real. I mean, I still have to like implement it every day or else I'll lose it, but you know, it's just a mirror. What up, Tajuan? What up, bro? Everybody like and subscribe. Everybody like and subscribe. Um, I didn't start this channel for ego, for money, or for fame, or nothing like that. I started to help people. You know, I feel like that type of purpose, like type of purpose, like sort of protects you in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because no hate comment can touch a mission that comes from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you feel me? Like this shit is like I'm not performing, I'm not pretending. You know, I'm really showing up for people who need someone like me on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like and subscribe, okay? W Cali, like the live. No, for surely that. But no, I definitely understand like it can get rough like in the comment section for surely. Like, but that's the thing, is like you got to know like when you're receiving hate, that means like you're growing. It's nothing bad technically, you know what I'm saying? Until you like think of it as bad, but there's always going to be those type of people. That's a L ratio or trash or cringe streamer or you're never going to make it, shit like that. Man, just ignore them. But sometimes people will say stuff that might help you grow, but they just might say it in the wrong tone. So you just have to ignore the tone and take the criticism. That's something else you have to do. I like your hat, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to no, wait, did I? Uh, I forgot to add the link. I feel like that's what kind of separates me from the rest, if you want to say, is that I kind of just like, I don't know if you could tell or not, but like the channel is more than just like a me thing per se. Like I let a lot of people, come up on here. So But no, it's a great feeling when you have multiple people saying like they love your videos and stuff like that. It's a great feeling. But then again, you can't get complacent when people say stuff like that. I'm 22, bro. I'm 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. Hey, Slick Rick, guess what? Guess what? Come up on the stream, bro. Come up on the stream. Come up on the stream. Let me see some hold on, let me think. Let me think about what my retinas are wanna see. Let me see some bagels, y'all. Let me see some bagels. Wait, you go to college and I'm just asking. Yeah, I am in college, but I'm not like enrolled in any classes right now, but I do go to college. But no, it just hit me. I'm like, dang, there's really people waiting. Like I'm not gonna lie, like probably like a lot of these, um, like the younger audience, they probably think about me more than I realize. So it's just, it's not like I feel like I have to go live. It's something that I want to do. But you know what I'm saying? It just it's just not always, what's the word I want to use? It's just not always, I mean, it is very simple, but I would say it's not always easy, especially when you're like, physically not well, you got other things to think about on your mind, you know what I'm saying? It's like you look 26. Damn, for real? Dang, maybe I do need to shave my beard, my mustache. But nah, I know even when my view count is small, even in the live streams, I know that my impact is huge. Waka flocka 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 flock. Nah, but it's crazy to think about like I just like going live online can can really change the way somebody feels, because a lot of people think they have bad days, but it's really just like bad moments within the days and they can't let it go. So it's quite nice to know my presence is somebody's comfort. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point where YouTube's starting to push me. Mm, um, I haven't I'm not gonna talk about that. You know how many people, like, quit, like, probably would've quit, like, when how many families do you have? 1 family? Young Bob Marley. I like that, Iggy. I like that, I like that. Like and subscribe, Iggy. Like and subscribe. I rock with Bob Marley. I love his music, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Bob Marley. What's good, Devon? What's good, my G? Y'all always watch. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Hey, 5 likes. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. That's the only time I'm gonna say it in this stream too. I'm gonna call you. What you mean you're gonna call me? Or how you gonna call me, bro? Dang, no W's in the chat. Oh, you're gonna.
Uh,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm back in the stream. Why would you like and subscribe, bro?
You said what?
I liked and subscribed.
Bet, bet, bet. W.
Okay, bye.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like even like as my channel gets bigger, like, letting people up and just, feeling like you know what I'm saying? So it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to look up. You don't have to try to portray or act like anybody that you see online because at the end of the day, that's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. What's going on with you, y'all? Michael Smith. Finally some finally some bread emojis. Finally some bread finally some bread emojis. Nah, but Slick Rick, I didn't know you stopped posting, bro. Dang, when did that happen? Yo, Val. What's up, Val? Michael Smith said, I got you, dog. Not for surely. How's your day going, Val? Nah, but Val, and I was explaining to them earlier how it was like, how like when people Mhm. For sure, for sure. But I was explaining to him earlier how it was like, how when like people compliment you and it just makes you just feel better, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody says they like your shirt, you just start you're like, okay, okay, I'm rocking this shirt. Or somebody says they like your outfit, you might start walking differently. And I was explaining to him, it was like a lot of these a lot of these my younger fans, they tell me like, "You're my favorite, I look up to you, you help me out." And I'm like, "Dang, there's actually people waiting for me to go live." So it's like, I'm over here bullsh I'm over here bullshitting. I'm like, "Dang, there's actually." It's like, what it might seem like I do this for, it's honestly just to help people. Yeah, bro, you have an audience and shit. Well, bro, I know shit. Hey, pal, shit's crazy, bro. But look, so this is how I got here. But no, I feel like it's just because I keep it authentic. You know what I'm saying? I keep it authentic. Yo, bro. Yo, what's up? What's up, little man? I'm not just building a channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm building a place where people will come, to feel better. Mm. No, that's a fact, Valid. But and it's not like I'm just starting from scratch now. I can't say that. Like that was back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hoping for it. I'm already like living in the early stages of like, like really creating like a brand off of this. So in like 10 and 15 years, it'll be like something big for surely. He said, how many subs do you have? Uh, I'm at 949 subs. No, likewise, Callie, likewise. Li- Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be back. What's good, y'all? What's good? What did y'all do on this Monday? What did y'all do today? I feel like I should get my yeah, let me grab that real quick. So, need to grab something for it. Yeah. I was with my girlfriend for a while. Now I'm chilling. Hey, that's fire, bro. Uh-uh. Bring that ass back. But I remember Frankie falling down at Six Flags. But anyways, dang, I don't like streaming with my Wi-Fi on because it's like once I pay attention to the numbers, sometimes it sometimes like messes with like my flow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be talking like some real shit, and it'll go from like, hey, it'll just drop like 5 decimal points. Like, I'll be like, "Fuck, what are you doing tomorrow?" So, at work, work, bro. Dang, I gotta work early too. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta work early. What you got going on tomorrow, Balin? Bro, you know I have to move in a working a little tomorrow too, for sure. What am I doing for winter break? That's a great question. I have some things in the works for my YouTube channel actually. Planning on filming like a short series in a way. Um, yeah, bro. Bro, it already feels like winter, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Trenton? Blink. Yeah, in a second, in a second. How's your day going, Trenton? About you still gotta figure out how to come up on the stream, bro. No lie. Val, you think I should You think I should sell my channel once I get to 1,000 subscribers? I said that yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, and they were like, "No, no." I'm like, "Hell no, I wouldn't do that." You know? But no, I was supposed to go to work, like, for a few hours tonight, but my manager, he said he would call me, but I don't nah, he never called me. I'm not gonna lie, it takes some heart to, like, get online and, like, just be yourself, you know? 'Cause not everybody's doing it like that. Bro, Imma tell you right now though, my channel definitely has I've clips for days, like, the amount of click-worthy content I have is crazy, honestly. I mean, click-worthy, short-worthy, I mean, short-worthy. Yo, what's up, Zuba? What's up, Zuba? Bro, I don't know what I was talking about yesterday, but I was saying we were, like, 15 away from 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. I don't think I just lost 50 overnight. I hope not. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but more like 50. But it's still cool. Zuba, how was your day? Hold on, y'all. Let me ponder on something real quick. You'll ever do a little bit of pondering? No, well, you should try it. You should try it. I feel like once I move into my new place, next week or at the end of this week, I'm gonna set up things differently. I'm gonna switch the format. I might do like I might do like storytelling, something of that nature, you know, with like lights behind me, a microphone, and because that's just like so much. It's not that I don't like going live. Of course, I love going live, but it's just at some point I know you guys are gonna want to see something different. And not all of you, but some of you guys will, even though you guys don't even go to my goddamn. Y'all don't even it's cool. Doesn't bother me. But I don't even watch my reaction videos. But like I was saying, once yeah, I'm definitely gonna set up like a desktop kind of section streaming setup. Whereas y'all will be able to see the screen and then my face in the corner. I feel like that would gain more traction. What do y'all think? What's y'all input? Because I don't know, I was just falling asleep last night to this one guy, and he was talking just about some like random alien shit, but it was just super interesting to me, like how he he's basically just reading off a document. And I guess it's about having like the right setup and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying? We always get that figured out. We always get that figured out. Dang, it's 6:20 with the Ellie. Shit. I bet yo, I had to take care of some business. You know what I'm saying? Just chill, just chill, just chill. Just chill, just chill. Let me uno segundo, por favor. Okay, bet. So 50 away, 50 ball, 50 ball, 50 ball. We can definitely get to no, we can definitely get to 1,000 by the end of the year for surely. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because it just started in May. That's a lot of consistency. You see, like all my streams were like, I'm not gonna say that because to me, in my opinion, all my streams are perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. Y'all may have your own opinions and whatnot, but I just be just being myself. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta walk that shit off. I gotta walk that one off. Hell no. Fuck no, boy. Hell no. Hell no. Ah, man, I had to walk that shit off for real. You know what I'm saying? Walk it off, come back with a whole new energy. That wasn't it. I gotta what's it called? Um I'm not too concerned about it right now, but eventually I'm gonna have to start clipping my videos. Bro, you know what? I see a lot of comments, right? But one comment I'll never forget was like somebody was like, bro, back in like July, that was your prime. I'm like, damn, bro, I just started. You know what I'm saying? As well as a bunch of other stuff, but that stuff isn't relevant. You know, that's neither here nor there. No, but I'm definitely gonna change the format of my videos. Yeah, I think that'll be the best thing. I think that'll be the best thing, to be honest. Bro, I'm trying to figure out how to get notifications on this phone, bro. Hey, your boy's almost monetized. W y'all. W me. Big W's. I feel like that's the thing about another thing about streaming is like sometimes you gotta be creative, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't need to be, you know? You don't need to be like all out wild and you know what I'm saying? Like all outside of yourself. Like trying to prove something to who, to what, you know? It's never that serious. It's never been that serious. To me, it's never been that serious. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have I have quite a bit of things that I need to mm, not necessarily. I don't need to right now. If you just joined the live stream, say what's up, say what's up, say what's up. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Let's hit the goal tonight. Let's hit the goal tonight. Let's hit the goal tonight. What's going on with you, Elm? 6798. I'll never forget. I'll never forget the funniest thing that happened. I was driving. I was coming down this parking garage, and and my cameraman was in the car with me. My cameraman was in the car with me, and then it was like 3 levels. So I was going like, "Ah," and at the bottom level, I almost crashed out. I almost crashed out. I should have stopped right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Before I think like I don't know, a year and a half later, I was doing the same shit, but in the neighborhood, and I hit the curb. I'm like, fuck, fuck. No, it's crazy for real. You should have been there, bro. You should have been there. That's why I feel like I'm more like. That's why I feel like I'm just so like chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't. I don't know. It's just something about like experiencing a lot. that just makes you like chill out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, okay, I almost died. But then again, it's like, who cares? And then again, it happens again. It's like, who cares? But once it start happening, like on multiple occasions, it's like, all right, you definitely need to chill out. You know, you need to sit your ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another reason why I don't really want to like go IRL streaming. Because um, nothing much going on. Oh, a word, a word, a word. I don't believe that. E. I don't believe that. So that's life. You know, it's not really about what happens to you, but it's about how you respond. Honestly, that's a true statement. I'm pretty sure everybody's here has heard it from their parents or their grandparents or whatnot, or from somebody that they looked up to when they were growing up, which is very true. Hey, do y'all believe everything happens for a reason or no? Because I don't know where I was reading it, but it was like, I don't know, but I think maybe like a maybe I don't know where I read it, but or heard it on a YouTube short, but it was like they were like the worst thing that you could say is to a grieving parent or somebody like that is like everything happens for a reason. I'm like, I never thought about that. No, I believe everything happens for a reason too. I believe everything happens for a reason too. I mean, for your benefit at least. At least if you're looking at it at the right lens, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure all you've heard like the wolf analogy, you know, which wolf you feed the most, you know, is which one you operate out of. You know what I'm saying? And it's not until like years later until you look back at something and be like, oh, now I see what that was like trying to teach me. And then you just grow from there. Mhm. For real. I feel like, you know, what I was thinking about the other day on streams recently. Like, I feel like I've been, all right, then go make yourself some food, man. Um, dang, you made me lose. But I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Forgot what I was gonna say, man. Back. What up, Val? Um, let me ponder on something really quick, Valen. I need to ask you something. You got a girlfriend, right, Val? He'll be back. He'll be back. But I still got that question for him. I'm not gonna forget it. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Okay. Um. What's her? Actually, we don't need to know her name. Um. If she let's just say one day that she like you see like she was in the bathroom and left like a crack in the door, and you walk by and you see her, but it's not really her. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different being altogether. Like, how would you react? Like, how do you think you would react, bro? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, I've been thinking about getting with an alien. I'm not gonna lie. No, real talk. But it just be hard to like decipher, like, cause I know they walk amongst us. I know it for sure. I know they walk amongst us for sure. It just be like I scream like, what the fuck? Where the furniture at, cuz? Nah, but it just be like hard to get them to reveal themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because probably it would scare the shit out of you, literally. I'm not gonna lie. No, I've had an out of body experience. That's why it's like I don't really play with that. I don't really play around with the spiritual shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't mess around with that. Like I was 13 and I was about like 50 feet like above my body, like astral projection. And I was like everything was in slow motion. I saw colors that I can't even explain, like a feeling I can't even explain. I mean, that shit was dope, but man, this shit changed me forever. Like, you don't experience something like that. Ever since I watched The Conjuring, I has never played around with that spiritual shit. Yeah, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, that spiritual shit gets real. It gets real. Bro, Val, you going to the World Cup next year? Is it next year? Yeah, it's next year. Hey Val, remember after we watched The Conjuring? Oh, bro, I remember running to the car after like the movie like was over. Like that's how like right, that's how shocked we were. This Christmas commercials are so classic. No, yeah, I like watching no, because everything is like streaming nowadays, but like when you like watch like normal TV and you get a normal commercial, it feels like damn near nostalgic. It's kind of weird. I don't know, from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? Because like all these commercials on YouTube and like Netflix, it's all like the same thing. Like never sue your driver if you've been or like Bigo, Bigo. Or on Netflix, it'll be like, another movie. But like the old school commercials used to hit for real. No, for real. You know what that reminds me of? What's that movie called? No way, I forgot it. What's the movie with Will Smith? The zombies. Dang, what's that movie called? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I Am Legend. Yeah, I Am Legend. I don't know why that Geico comment just brought me back to I Am Legend. Remember how there were two different endings to it? Oh my god. Nah, the second ending is way better. Like, not when he blows himself up. You know what I'm saying? Those zombies versus the Black Ops zombies. Nah, the Black Ops zombies are bro, they just keep respawning. That's the thing, bro. No matter what. I don't know. Bro, Black Ops, they need to like create a backstory to like where the zombies are like coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like before you start the game, it should be like it should show them like walking out of like wherever they stay. And then it's like loads the guns. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Val, remember I don't know if I want to say this. No, fuck it. Remember we saw and shout out to the real life crawlers, but remember we saw a real life crawler, bro? Ah, nah, no, like, no offense to y'all, but it's just like the first time when you see one, it's like, hold on, why you sliding on the floor like that? Like, you don't have nobody to pick you up or like on a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all never seen like just half a body like crawling on the floor. Y'all must not be like. Is that a South thing? Had my genres yesterday and thought about Sir Duke. Sir Duke on the stairs with his cane. Hey, man, I remember that goat in what's that buffet place called? What's that buffet place called? Not really. It's Fox. Golden Corral. Bro, hell no. No, that's a core memory. I'm not gonna lie. Golden Corral, bro. We thought somebody had. Anyways, anyways, bro. Remember we went to the arcade after that and we were running it up. And I'll never forget I'll never forget that, that black lady slapped that black lady slapping you in the tub, bro. That was some funny Oh, no, for real. Oh, shit. What's the power of Olivia Smith? I don't know. What what's up, Olivia Smith? How are you doing? I think bro, that's a crazy introduction. Like, imagine just walking up to somebody and saying, "What's the power of 2 divided by 16, times 69?" Like, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good on that, little bro." Olivia Smith, how was your day? Oh, hold on. I hope that was a rhetorical question and you don't really expect me to answer that. What's the answer, Olivia? Good, good. You like this channel, right, Olivia? 9, okay. Give it a thumbs up to help the algorithm. No, that is some funny ass. No, that is some hilarious shit. I'm not gonna lie. Bet. Boy, I got. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It's not always easy to like stay locked in on on what you want to do, which would be like streaming when you got all these distractions. You know what I'm saying? All these distractions. Trying to talk to peace, 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 peace. Man, that is some funny ass shit. But no, the next 6 to 12 months is definitely gonna be easier than the last well, I guess I can only say 6 months. What I mean is the next 6 months are definitely gonna be easier, as far as live streaming and, you know, getting you guys' attention and whatnot. If you just joined the stream, say what's up, say what's up. If you don't judge me, I'm human. If it's your first time, on the stream, definitely say what's up. Definitely say what's up. Definitely say what's up. Bro, you know what? Watching like these like crime videos, first it like first you get like desensitized and then then you just accept that we kind of live in like a look hey Y'all can't tell me we don't live in a effed up world, for real. I mean, yeah, you could have a good, like, personal life, but in collectively, I don't know how we're doing on a Richter scale collectively. Probably like probably like a 2 out of 10, I'm not gonna lie. That's I feel like, bro, I'm so glad I did not, like, start a TikTok channel, 'cause YouTube, like, you can build a foundation off of. TikTok is not. TikTok won't be around in, like, 10 to 15 years. So it's gonna go like Vine and what are some other ones that came and went? I don't know, there were some key ones, but I'm forgetting. But yeah, definitely when I move, I'm gonna change the format of how I stream. Yes, sir. You know it. You know it, Dan. You know it. Dan, how do you don't you think it'll be dope if I had like a camera, like a webcam, and then like a microphone, and then like a darkly lit room, some like LED lights in the back, and me like reading off stories, you know what I'm saying? Reading off like fictional stories. I feel like that'll be dope, to get your minds wandering a little bit. Mhm. Bro, I have found the funniest video on YouTube, bro. I mean, on Instagram. It's like, bro, I gotta figure out how to get a sit down with 607. I promise you, that'll be the funniest ish ever, bro. That'll be the funniest ish ever. Nice streaming setup. I appreciate it, man. Bro, 607 X Trev the Breadman. Uh, bro, he got asked earlier. He was like, "What's your favorite city you've been you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite city you've been in since you've been online touring and shit?" He was like, "I don't want to imitate, but he was like, "What the fuck you mean, gang? All the shit the same. We live in a goddamn matrix, man. Like all the cities the same. It's shit the same. You go to McDonald's, same shit in every state." Clearly, I don't have like the correct delivery like he has it, but he is one funny I don't know, I just feel like I can relate because like, I be joking a lot, but then I be you know what I'm saying? I don't know, is there something if you really think about it, I don't really wanna say this, but I really, like I really talk in a way where it seems as if sometimes I might not be talking about nothing, and then I'll hit you with, like a fact, like, bam, you're like, "What the fuck did you just say?" I'm not gonna say I talk about nothing and something at the same time, because that's art that I'm not practicing. Because I think it's yeah, it's impossible to talk about nothing and something at the same time, literally. And that's another thing, it's like, it's literally impossible for somebody else to judge you. Like, it's literally impossible. Like, that logic just doesn't make sense. Like, how can you like, no, just think about, like, the sentence, you're judging somebody. That doesn't work. You can't do that. It may seem like they might be doing that, but it's just all projection and shit. Once you realize that, life becomes, like, a lot more smooth, more manageable, I should say. More manageable. But no, it's top of the week. Had some good engagement in this stream. And it's still kind of early though. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, man, that's gonna be it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. Um, hope you guys had a great day. Have a great night. Trevor Breadman out. Peace.